I 100%ed Bacon, so you don't have to. In 2018, Philip Stallmeyer made Bacon the game using minimalistic coding and interesting physics to create a whimsical and frustrating experience. The game since has become his most successful game and has been a stepping stone in his career. He has since made dozens of mobile games and even got nominated for an Apple Design Award for his latest app, Song of Bloom. Hey guys, and I hope you enjoy my very first episode of Gecko Dude Completion. I also have a disclaimer, there is story spoilers for Bacon the game if you care, so just keep that in mind. One more thing, make sure that you're subscribed so you can stay up to date on my completion videos, and thank you guys. What you might be thinking is, what is bacon? Essentially, the whole point of bacon is to land a piece of raw bacon on assorted different items. And that's it. The game is simple, concise, and ultimately fun. You can spend half an hour just flipping pieces of bacon onto umbrellas, battle axes, or what have you. The game consists of 319 levels, and in order to complete the game, you gotta beat 318 of them. The level roadmap is as follows. There are 270 regular levels. These are the meat of the game, where you're going to be spending the majority of your time. There are also 48 bonus levels that are after the regular game and are just a bunch of text messages. And finally, there is one impossible level that you can only beat through exploiting bugs, but it's not required to beat the game. Just keep in mind this is subject to change. Literally, while I was making the video, a new update came out and I had to beat those levels. It's probably going to happen again, so just keep that in mind. When you start the game, you are immediately thrust into the swing of things. The point is fling bacon onto anything and everything you see. After you conquer the vast ocean of levels, you need to beat the bonus levels, which the game tells you go on forever, but you later figure out otherwise. These levels start off easy, but gain some spice as you chug through them. Because there are no achievements or collectibles in the game, it's pretty easy to complete because all you have to do is beat it. While I was playing the game, there were some levels that were very, very difficult, and others not so much. This leads us to the next part of our video, AAA. Basically, in this part of the video, we're going to talk about what was good, what was okay, and what was not so great about the game. Some of the things I liked about the game were the simplicity. It knew what it was, and it pretty much delivered on that. I also appreciated the pacing of the game. When you lost a piece of bacon, it returned almost immediately, and this made completing the game not painstakingly awful. One of my favorite things about the game was the interesting level design and creativity. One of my highlights was the level with the light switch. You can't see it from there, but flipping the switch actually makes the flashlight on my phone turn on. It was an interesting thing that really made the game more fun to play. Nobody likes ads, but for this game I didn't really mind them. They appeared pretty spaced apart, and when one popped up I never felt like it took away from the whole experience. You probably only get an ad every 5 to 10 minutes unless you're spamming skips. You're not spamming skips, are you? Despite the positives of this game, there are still negatives, like the awkward difficulty curve, if there even was one. One rule for this game is that some levels were really, really easy, while some were really, really hard, with little in between. There were some levels that took me like 20 minutes to beat, and others that I beat first try. In fact, there are some stretches that I go for like 8 levels without even losing a piece of bacon. If I were to rate this game, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 for gameplay. The gameplay was simple, but was still really interesting. For overall enjoyment, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't really do it again. For difficulty, I'd give it a 2 out of 5 out of 5. Mainly for the strange difficulty curve and the fact the game's not really that hard. I got the game on Friday and I've completed it by the following Sunday. Thank you guys for watching until the end. I'm going to give you some hints for the next video. Hint number 1, this game is a trilogy. Hint number 2, the main character of this game was in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hint number 3, this character uses guns. I'll see you in the next one, in the next completion video, and you'll find out then.